Hello everybody and welcome to our Age of Sigmar Battle Report today. I am Luka from MiniWarGaming.com, joined by Skari from Skardcast, and we are bringing you 2,000 points of Seraphon against the Nighthaunt.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Let's take a look at the Nighthaunt forces first. A familiar build from last season here, still running the Emerald Curse, and I haven't had the time to put together the all-Grot Moon Clan list for the Gloomspite Gets yet, so I know I promised you that game. I will get to it shortly. I have been wanting to play Nighthaunt in this new season for quite a bit now, and I have some new tools to add to it as well. I am running many characters as I typically do. Let's start with a Warlord Battalion with my general, our Spiteful Spirit. This is a Knight of Shrouds on Ethereal Steed. His command trait will be the Spiteful Spirit because I love it so much, and we are giving him an Arcane Tome just to make him a wizard to add to his tools that he brings to war. He'll know Spirit Drain as his spell, as he is a practitioner of the dark arts. Alongside him in this Warlord Battalion, we'll have a Spirit Torment, as well as a Guardian of Souls with his big lantern there. Now, with this Warlord Battalion, it will gift us an extra artifact. I will be putting the Midnight Tome, naturally, for this build, on our Guardian of Souls. He'll know Shade Mist as a spell. And then we have a reinforced unit of a Spirit Host as a bodyguard unit for my plethora of characters in this Warlord Battalion. Moving on, we're going to be running a Command Entourage. If I got 6 characters, I might as well take a bunch of artifacts as well. So this will give me an extra artifact on top of the Warlord Battalion. And in this battalion, no longer am I bringing the Meme Machine, the Scriptor Mortis. I tried for several games. I kind of wanted to hit it one big time, and it kind of never happened. So I figured, I told you guys I'll be running a Cruel Grasp Excruciator once I get one in this slot instead, because the points are very similar and it's very easy to make work. And we're going to be giving him the Pendant of the Fell Wind now, which is an amazing relic on this guy, and he just helps this build in a much different way, whereas the Scriptor Mortis fit narratively and was a fun pick. It didn't actually really do anything, sadly. This guy will do much more, ideally, you know, in theory. Alongside him in that Command Entourage, I do really like Tomb Banshees as, like, obviously more Waves of Terror, more champions in this case on the battlefield. They were always in the list before, and now they have an additional purpose on top of all of that. They are still going to be trying to disrupt the enemy plans and stacking up more debuffs on them with charges. That is it for my Command Entourage, and then the rest of my list is kind of nothing when it comes to battalions, because my characters are all tied up in their previous ones. So I will take a look at the rest of my battle line. I have 2 units of Hex Wraiths and a unit of Chain Rasp Horde. Just figured I'd throw them in there. I had 200 points left over. Didn't know what to add, so I figured a cheap unit to stick around on the back line might not be the worst. And to fill the rest of those points, I will have a pair of Chain Gas as well to extend the aura of the Spirit Torment. The last units in my list will be 2 units of Blade Geist Revenants. I like them quite a bit, and they're quite fast, and they can hit really hard, especially against opponents that are just torn to shreds by charge debuffs. Our last piece will be the Purple Slam of Shaiish, who works well in conjunction with that Midnight Tome and Nighthaunt in general, because we don't care about that -1 save aura. We can get nice and close to it. And that is the list for today. Let's go take a look at what Skari has brought with the Seraphon.
Time to bring out the lizards once again. I am playing a Coalesced Coatl's Claw list, and my continuous expansion is my grand strategy. Now, I keep on seeing these awesome new looking models that Games Workshop is coming out with, and I cannot wait for the new Battle Tome to be released and these new models. They just look so cool. But in the meantime, we've got the oldies, but the goodies to play with. Leading my army, I have a Scar Veteran on a Carnosaur, who is my general with the Dominant Predator and Beastmaster mount trait. He does have the Eviscerating Blade. I'm running a Skink Priest, a Saurus Sunblood with the Griff Feather Charm and a Stubborn Like a Bull. And then I have another Skink Star Priest with the Hand of Glory, Shield, and Bolt. A big block of 20 Saurus Warriors with Spears, 10 Saurus Warriors with Hand Weapon and Shield, 2 units of 10 Skinks, 3 Croxigore, a Solar Engine, and 2 Stegodons, bringing my total up to 2,000 points. In 3 battalions, I've got a Champions, a Galician Champion, a Galician Veteran, and a Warlord detachment as well.
Today's mission will be the position over power. So we're gonna have 4 objectives, 2 in our territories, one in the defender, one in the attackers, and there will be 2 flanking objectives, as you can see here on the edges of the battlefield. We are fighting in the ruins inside of a crumbling valley here. The idea is that we have to quickly secure whatever might be on the flanks before the landslide removes them from the battlefield. So on the 4th battle round, those flanking objectives will be removed from play, and then we'll only be playing with the 2 objectives in our territories. Territories are a little odd. They are just squares in the middle of the table, touching up against one another, and we'll be deploying 9 inches away from the enemy's territory. And you'll be scoring victory points as follows: 1 for 1 objective, 1 for 2 objectives, and 1 if you have more than your opponent. But on top of all of that, you'll gain a victory point if you control any flank objectives that are also contested by a friendly Galician champion. 2 points for a battle tactic, and naturally 3 for your grand strategy at the end of the game will dictate the winner after 5 entire battle rounds. Here we have the ruins that we'll be fighting in today before we deploy our forces. A deployment zone there, a deployment zone opposite it, one of the flanking objectives, and the other one on the other side. The Valley of Doom, allegedly.
The Valley of Doom.
The Valley of Doom.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So this is where it's going to be crumbling in on the sides. We only have so much time to secure these parts of the battlefield before that happens. Our battle mat is from gamemat.eu. It's one of the reversible ones, so it's got like the spring version, I suppose, on the other side, or the non-winter version. And our new set of terrain here is from Gale Force 9. It comes as you see. You order it, it comes like this. They have different colors as well. This one's just a green with a white. You can get like gray if you want, the non-color on your building structure. But that and the craters come along with it as well. Gale Force 9 has a wide array of kind of battle-ready terrain per se, where you just buy it, put it on the table, you play your game immediately. And then we are using some of the old Citadel Wildwoods to represent the footprint here of what the woods would actually be, with some green leaf terrain trees all over the place, just kind of like garnish in a way. The only mechanical ones are going to be the ones on the actual wildwoods there. Anyways, you ready to roll off and put our armies down, I suppose?
The Seraphon are always ready. So, since I'm a coalesced army, I've been dreamt up by a Slan that has a bit of indigestion.
Was that that's that one? Yeah, okay, yeah. I can never remember which one
Now,
was
one's
which.
a Starborn, they're like energy of the stars that come down, and one's coalesced, which is like conjured up, basically.
Is that the -1 damage one, or
Yeah,
the
that's the
magic one?
-1
Okay,
damage
-1 damage. Gotcha, understood. All I know is one's -1 damage and one is like magical.
Yeah, one can teleport places.
That's exactly.
Not the teleporty one.
All right. So the more durable one, the one I would think, that's one I would.
I like
play
it.
myself.
And they also have like extra bites and stuff.
Oh yeah, they get more jaw attacks. Yeah, that's right.
Which
There's
is-
a more fighty one.
Fine, sure.
Yeah,
I can't
it's-
wait to see what they redo with like
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You ready?
Fancy new dice too.
We got fancy new dice from Skari here. So they are like a melon almost. What color would you call it?
Yellowy, greeny.
Okay. Like a mango.
Mango yellow. Yeah.
Fair.
6.
Try it out then. I got a 3.
I got a 3
Nice,
too.
that's a good start.
You know what? That bodes well. I like it.
Aha.
Consistent though.
Consistency is nice. That's very good. I am going to pick. Well, I'm a Nighthaunt. Doesn't really matter what side of the battlefield I pick. I got flies move everywhere. I'm just going to pick this side.
I need to put my big.
Oh, yes.
my
You get
big
the temple
cathedral down.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you figure out and
Where I
put
can
that.
fit it?
Yeah, exactly. And then remove things if you need to. Because it's a terrain dense board. Absolutely. It's more. If you guys are keen, I played this on my last game as well. A lot of our terrain is currently tied up, and I'm also lazy. So here is a shot of before we deploy. And here we have our deployment all ready to go. I did forget to mention my champion trait, Fueled by Gurus Rage, on my Excruciator there. And my grand strategy, instead of taking the automatic easy Nighthaunt one, which is yawn, boring, no counterplay, let's go with the fun, the day is ours. I have to have more champions alive than my opponent. That means they kind of got a bullseye on their head, but that means my other things don't have a bullseye on their head.
You know, you have a bullseye on your head.
Me, personally?
Yep.
Are the people out to get me?
Paint those crossbows. Luka.
No.
Paint
no.
the crossbows.
Missile weapons are for cowards.
Nope. Paint the crossbows, please and thank you.
No, thank you. I technically have a few missile weapons in here, only because by virtue of they are on the model, and they have that guy shoots, those guys shoots. I'll have everyone know they're cowards for it. Okay, so we have everything deployed here. I could redeploy, I think it's like 3 things into reserve. I might just put this unit into reserve, just because I don't really have a purpose for them otherwise. We'll see though. And at Hex Rays, General, one of the Banshees, the Bladegeist Revenants. I got my Spirit Host brick with my support characters kind of in the middle, able to kind of shift left or shift right, whatever's needed. More Bladegeist Revenants, and then Hexrays, Banshee, and then the Chain Ghast are over here on this side. They're just going to push up that way. And that's about it. On the other side here, we have a Stegodon. We got Skinks, Saurus Warriors, with the General on the Carnosaur, I assume. We have a Skink Priest in the terrain piece back there. Ancient Stegodon.
We've got another Steggy, we've got my Croxigors, more Saurus, more Skinks, my Star Priest, Skink Star Priest, and a Solar Engine.
How many drops did you have? Because I assume you went everything into like character.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, I can tell you got 6 in characters alone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you win that one, sir. Do you know, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
It's typical. I usually build like a Nighthaunt list where I have to go first every time, so hopefully it's not too bad. Should be pretty easy. It's not exciting though, guys. Let me tell you, it's not exciting. I am going to put these guys in reserve too, like I said I was going to do earlier, and then I have to curse some of your units.
Yeah, is it 3 of them or D3?
I think it's D3.
Okay.
D3 plus 1. Ooh, it's going to be 3. All right. So I'll pick 3 of your units. They take D3 mortal wounds at the end of every battle round, but if they're a monster, they take an additional 1.
Nice.
So I'll go Bastillodon, because he's going to be annoying. He's got a weird save thing based on his wounds. Carnosaur. And let's just go the Stegodon in the middle. Sure, yeah. All your monsters, except for that one. They'll all be cursed.
I like it.
And I'm here to hunt them down. I don't have the big script Mortis anymore, because he's not really a thing. He doesn't do anything. Maybe next edition. I'd take a look at our start here. 3 to 2 command points, no actual victory points. I'll be the enemy on the right for this game. And it just dawned upon me that I can fit these guys into a Galician veteran battalion, so I might as well. So these guys get to fight in 2 ranks. Bladegeist Revenants.
He's just changing his list midway through the game, you see.
That's true.
Completely fine. I'm okay with that.
And the Chain Ghast Ford, who are in reserve, will be part of it as well. And that is the. Can these guys go there? Yeah, they'll be the 4th one. Oh no, they're part of the.
There's only 3 max, I think.
That's right. And then these guys are part of the 1 battalion, anyways. So they're going to be chilling there. Okay, veterans is 4, so they'll go in there so they can fight in 2 ranks, and then the Chain Ghast will be part of the Warlord. So it's just a little swap there. It doesn't actually change my deployment or anything about it. Just I should probably put my guys in a battalion. Now, I can't really do too many battle tactics right away. The only one I can realistically do is desecrate their lands. So just kind of commit something to the woods that is in both of our territories. So those woods will be targets for both of that. And then I'm going to make my way to some of the side objectives here. Now, luckily I'm running Hex Raids. Pretty good for this mission because they're quite fast. They can just run there and hopefully not get caught out of position. As for my hero phase actions and whatnot, I'm going to go leadership on my Banshee over here, I guess. We fail. That's okay there. And that is about it for me.
Where are your spellcasters?
I got a wizard
so
there.
He'll go for a willpower.
Willpower up front?
Yeah,
gotcha. Oh, the Scar veteran guy? Go front.
Is a sunblood.
Sunblood,
yes,
there
he's going to be like,
he's a little guy.
No evil magic.
Not today, okay.
Not today.
I am going to go with a, well, Mystic Shield is, as you all know, worthless for me. And I'm not going to throw out the sun yet, so I'm going to have this guy cast Shade Mist, which is a 6, which works. Go ahead and might as well stop it. I got no bonuses. You do, so no Shade Mist. And then for himself, I guess he'll just Arcane Bolt. He's got a 7, and you deny it with an 8. So no magic there. Nice and simple, I suppose. I'm going to move. That is about it. So the only thing worth noting is I don't even... they're going to kick up their hooves. Let me see what the rules actually called. The Hex Rays can double their move but not charge every turn if they wanted to. There's a Phantasmal Advance. So you go to 24-inch move. They can run, but they can't charge. We're going to have Phantasmal Advance both of them. They're just going to run to the objectives. On to the sides there. And then I'm going to show you where the rest of everything else ends up. I don't even think I'm going to add the double. I'm just going to roll everything. It's going to be kind of a boring shift forward, shift that way. Nothing too exciting. Just like I promised, they Phantasmal Advance. We ran him 16, staying there. We ran our Bladegeist Revenants. They could have gone 15. They just chose to just go there to there. A couple heroes jumping in there. Tomb Banshee as well. Keeping them within 12 of the Spirit Torment because he gives them auras as well. Got to keep everything kind of within 12 of the heroes. Not like can't do everything. Our little bunker moved up with our spirit host staying near the characters. Our guardian of souls shifted this way. They stay within 12. Banshee move forward. They are a little out of position-ish, not really. Keeping them within 12 and the hex rays within 12, and the hex rays obviously went over to there. I have no shooting, no charging, no fighting. Turn is just done. That is it. Easy as that.
You get some points though.
I do. I get 5 points. Yep. So I got battle tactic for desecrating that. Could have chose that or the crate over there. Went with this one here just because I suppose it doesn't really matter. And we're on a majority of the objectives as well. So turn to you, Sarah, and your Seraphon forces.
Let's go, lizards!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
With all the enthusiasm.
Yay!
And currently, where we stand, we didn't use any command points last turn, so we just both went up 1.
I will desecrate your land.
Fair. What piece of terrain are you gonna?
I will also pick the forest.
Because it's in both of our territories.
It is.
The line
So we
crosses
both get. Actually,
or you can go for the crater.
I'm gonna go for the crater. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for. I think it's within. Yeah.
Oh, it absolutely is. They're both legal targets.
I'm gonna go for that because it's not even contested. So
yeah, sure. Don't have to risk it at all. Fair.
Yeah, I just want to take it, and then I can stay outside of 9 of you, so you don't redeploy into it and stuff, and no shenanigans.
And only honest gaming.
Correct. No shenanigans.
What would you like to do for actions and whatnot?
So I get 2 because I went second.
You get, with your champion bands. Who do you got for champions? You got that guy out front.
So champion.
Oh, you got 3 of them.
I got
nice.
3 different champions. So I will go for an additional command point. On what else do I have? I've got what else can I do even? I wish there was one where you could move faster forward, that sort of thing. But I don't really have anything specific. It's literally just going to be an additional command point.
Fair.
It's going to be an inspiring speech.
Maybe in the new book you'll get cool new command abilities. Yep.
Inspiring speech. From the Sunblood.
A 4-up? Yep. Okay, you make it. I am probably going to do willpower on my Banshee. How many wizards? Yeah,
just 1.
3 casts? Just 1 cast?
Just 1 cast.
Oh, one's a priest.
Oh, no, he's got a book. I believe it's 2 casts on him.
Aha! With only 1 cast, just double checking everything. The Grip Feather Charm's over on that guy there who has a 5 aboard save as a champion. I'm going to leadership, or an attempt at it. We got it. Banshee has it. Heck yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and make my little temple, pick this piece of terrain. Every unit within 3 inches is going to take mortals.
All right. What's the roll? Oh, just automatic?
I believe because it's within 18 inches, I'm just going to check. I think it might be on a 3+ or something.
Okie dokie. Yeah. This thing's within 18 inches of the realm shape ranges. So it distorts the terrain and it damages things within 3.
Them.
Starting with
2
them.
plus, take 1 mortal.
6 up to ignore. They take a mortal. Cool. Boop, boop, boop. And then we have this guy here.
That guy there.
He
takes 1 mortal.
1 mortal wound. I gotta look at the bodyguard rule on them. But let me double check. He'll just take it himself.
Yep.
He takes it, and then
on the hosts.
the actual hosts themselves. Oh, they dodge it. Okay.
And then the last guy.
He might not be within 3 of the terrain here.
Oh.
So he's
just
okay.
down.
So we just take a damage on them and a damage on my character. That wound will finish that guy off, and then I think he's got 4 left. So avoid the building. Noted. We're gonna do a command ability.
I'm gonna use a command ability on my from my skink priest. That's 1 command point. So I go down to 3 there, and he's gonna give his Herald of the Old Ones to any skink unit.
We have so many of them. That thing over there is technically a skink unit.
I know it is. It gets +1 to hit.
Heck yeah, skinks!
I'm also gonna go for the Starstone Staff.
What is that?
So it's going to let this advance, shoot, and charge.
Okay. Oh, that's just the staff you have. Gotcha.
That's the staff on him. And he's going to put it on that as well. That's just an ability. And he's going to pray.
It's the Ultra Instinct Stegodon.
Yeah. He can heal pray, so that's the only prayer he knows.
There's no Lizardman one?
Nope.
Oh.
Old book.
Old book. Yeah, I see what you're from. Hey, but you get heals damn good though.
He's gonna heal.
Yeah.
He will hopefully heal things. Then the Serpent Staff will go on to this unit here. So 6s to wound will do mortals in addition to normal damage.
That's a different staff than he.
Correct. That's the Stone Staff. That's the Star Staff or the Serpent Staff.
That's what they have built in.
It's staff. So we have HR.
That should be for the command phase. When we were talking about heal, we weren't actually gonna do it. We were just he has it.
He does. He has the heal, and then of course I've got my 1 cast, which will be the fun. I'll cast it. It's reroll 1s to hit essentially, so I'll just cast it with him. I think it goes off on a 6 or something like that.
7. I'll try.
7.
I got 11. All right.
It doesn't even matter.
No magic for anyone.
Sad.
I'm trying to remember. It was the old Heaven spell. It's like the reroll hit rolls a 1, save rolls a 1, and wound rolls a 1. Opposite of Curse of the Midnight Wind, it's Harmonic Convergence.
That's what it is. But
is it Harmonic Convergence?
I think it's Harmonic something or other. But
nice. All right, so we're on to movement. Is there any at the doubles you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. Which one? Do you know?
This one.
All right, so that's, and then the rest will show where it ends up. That's the only one we wanted to note, though.
Yeah.
Gonna order.
So that's gonna. I'm gonna order it with my.
Of course.
With my priest, because I got my free one there. So he will order
leadership. And then we moved. So this is the one that had to double, as we talked about, zipping up the board. And because I can advance and charge, because it's a skink, I didn't want to get charged by it. So I redeployed this guy. Unfortunately, rolled a 1.
Yep.
Ha 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 on him. And we'll see if that's okay or not. And then the rest of the forces moved forward. It's quite hard to get to these flanking objectives, so not really committing too much to them. Can you redeploy things?
just with a regular redeploy command ability.
I mean, sorry, not redeploy. I meant like pull from the board and like a veil of darkness.
If I was Starborn, yes.
I
but
see.
I'm not
Okay.
Starborn.
Correct. All
So
right.
no.
All right, I see. I see. So Croc score move forward. Everything moves forward. We're looking pretty aggressive here. We got some shoots though. Where do you want to start?
Okay, so we will begin with this guy here.
Double
Is going to be
Stiladon.
shooting into. They have a 4-up, right?
Just a 4-up. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll be shooting into them.
Ooh, he's
And
got a big fancy crystal.
Do
Here's
they
the-
have 2 wounds as well?
Yes, they're 2 wounds 4-up save. They're 1 wound 4-up save. So they're both the
They're
same.
1 wound?
Yes, they're the same wound characteristic.
They have. Oh, 1 died here already.
Yeah,
That's
one-
why, oh,
one
okay,
fell over
okay,
there, yeah.
Okay. So they're 2 wounds. So you know what? I'm going to shoot at your little horsies, and I will all-out attack to hit on 3s.
I'm going to discorporate them. That's my version of all out defense. Increases their ward save to a 5-up. If I could take ward saves against this shot, I think I can, right?
You should be able to.
Okay.
I don't think you're not allowed to.
I don't. For some reason, something about it makes me feel like I.
No, it's against Chaos Demons. The damage goes up by 1.
That's what it was. It's
Yeah.
used to. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so I'll discorporate over here. I am going to use the Banshee for that as well because she's got leadership on her. This thing's got it's got fixed amount of attacks now.
3s to hit.
Pew! Because of all that attack.
Yep.
Nice.
And 3s to wound, and 6s, of course, do mortals in addition.
This is a hyper beam.
Zow.
Okay, I
So
see.
that'd be 4 saves.
4 when he hits. Is there any rend on this? So I feel.
Do you care about the rend?
No. I just want to know if I feels better.
It's -1.
-1. All right, cool. People always like to. This is my little rant about Nighthaunt. Is the 4-up save that doesn't get rended is like technically worse than all the other armies that save stack when you think about it math-wise. I talked about it a little bit off camera, but like like a Stormcast Eternal with a 3-up save can easily save stack to like 1-up save.
Yep.
And they're paying about the same amount of points. And not like this unit in particular, but like I'm just trying to say like the 4-up save is rather tame compared to what some armies out there can do. Anyways, I make 2 of them, and I failed
That's
2.
4 damage.
4 damage while we're discorporating.
Yep.
You actually only take 1 damage.
Nice, well done.
Little wound back there. And then we have the skink unit firing their blowpipes.
Yep, at those guys.
Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna push them out a little bit so they have line of sight
Yep.
to these guys over here.
5s to hit with their bolt spitters.
And okay, couple misses, couple hits. I mean.
And nothing.
All right, go fair. Poison against a ghost. Boom.
Over here into that one.
Boop, boop, forward, boop, boop. And same
Same thing.
roll, I guess.
5s, yeah.
All right. 5s to hit.
A little bit better.
All right, just taking little damage here and there. And I see 2 saves on my ghosties. I go right to their 4-up saves into a ward. Okay, we got a 6.
Nice.
And we have to stake it on the back.
Okay, you said there's 3 wounds each?
They are with the
Okay.
4-up save.
I'm actually going to shoot into these guys
Okay.
with the Stegodon.
And this is the...
1 hit.
Oh, this is the bolt thrower, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No wound. I don't think it wounds on 2s. This one's going to shoot into the same unit.
No.
It hits better, though. It does.
Oh, because he got +1. That's right.
Correct.
And he can advance, shoot, and charge because of the staff
That's
ability.
right. 2, please.
Going to go to a 4-up ghost save. We fail both.
It's 3 damage each.
6 in total. 6 up board. I board 2 of them, so that means I'm going to lose 4 additional
Yep.
ones.
And then the javelins will go into them as well.
Same idea. Okay.
Yep.
Go 4 beside them.
4 shots, 5s to hit. Oh, technically 4s to hit. And
Right.
4s to wound.
Oh, one more save. 4 up. We're good. So 4 of them die. Lose these guys back here because they don't really do much for me. 2, 3, and a 4.
Nice.
Because that should make it a unit of 5, and we don't care about the... No, that's 6. All right, so I got to remove this guy over here then. Keep him coherent. 11. Oh, that means I'm missing one of the other units. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, there shouldn't be. There should actually absolutely
be
5
one
left.
more in there, yeah.
So I'll take that guy.
Yeah.
And put
There
him
you go.
over. Sure,
Exciting
there.
times.
Aha! Look at that. Thank you. Because I only have 20 in the collection, so I should only ever have 20 on the board.
Yep.
And charging.
Time to charge. Let's see if the Stegodon makes it into
What
combat.
does he get? A 6. Oh, 6 is good enough. My 1-inch redeploy didn't actually help me whatsoever on my character.
Yeah.
And so he's
that'll
gonna go-
make it into him.
Hello.
Nom 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 nom.
Avoid 3 of him.
I
Yep.
believe I do impact hits with my Stegodon.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yep.
Stoppable Stampede.
3+.
Ooh, nice.
D3.
That'll be 3. It's a big hit. I have a 6-up ward. I take 3. That's 1.5 dead. We'll lose you.
Go, little.
1 wound left on you. Is that the only charge?
No, I'm going to attempt to charge with my...
Skinks?
No, with my giant unit of swords.
Oh, big swords. Let's go. They're going to roll a 10. Did they get bonuses?
Nicely done. Nope. Is that enough? Yeah, 10.
Front rank, eh? Interesting.
Yeah.
They charge right up front and center, and then our
Sunblood's going to try.
Sunblood.
Hop in there as well.
6. Oh, wow, 11. He's actually in there too.
He's
Damn.
very excited.
Welcome.
Hey.
He's got a nice little pocket for him.
Rawr, what's going on? Let's fight. Let's fight. Now
This is nuts.
my
Croxagores.
Croxagores are going to try and make it in as well.
10. All right. I guess we're just
excited.
fighting all in the middle then. I didn't expect that. I obviously moved.
What are their stats?
They are 3s and 3s, run 1 damage, 2 attacks each, 3 attacks each, 4 on the charge, I believe. The Croxagore are mad. I'm getting rushed by a literal army of dinosaurs faster than I thought I was going to get rushed by them. And I guess we're both going to hope for the best here and see where this ends up after the dust settles. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Is that it for charges?
Yes, that is it for charges.
Get a rampage over here.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do Stomp.
Stompy stomp, that works.
And it does another 3.
Another 3. I ward 1, so I take 2. Finish you off.
I do get to pick my head going towards them, so I get +1 to save.
Kind of lower your head, yeah. Okay. All right, we are gonna take the first fight here with the Croxagores.
You know what? I'm not gonna get within 3 of this Banshee thing.
All right, well that's easy enough.
Can she like yell at me even?
Nope, on my turn only. She got a shooting attack.
He's gonna get in because he gets a really cool thing where he gets the number of attacks equal to models.
Oh, he's got a fancy weapon.
He's got a fancy weapon, so he's just gonna.
All right.
Let's see what they can do. I'm going to spend a command point from the Sunblood to make everything that attacks this unit +1 to wound.
Well, that'll directly counteract my Excruciator. He's got a Pendant of the Fell Wind, which
That's
is -1.
let me get the name of that. Scent of Weakness.
Oh, we're not weak. We're ghosts. We're very strong.
Yeah, we smell it.
We don't even.
We smell it on you. We sniff it
Does
on you.
Ectoplasma even have a spell?
Sure.
Oh.
In this game, it does.
Oh. Mostly Resolute might totally have a smell. Anyways, okay, that's good there, I suppose. Then we're gonna start this fight off with big nasties.
Big.
You get beat up here. You're gonna go with the big weapons first?
Well, yeah, they just have it's basically the same weapon, except his weapon gets a number of attacks equal to the number of models within 2 inches.
Which would be probably 6, I guess.
It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least.
7. Yep, 7 works. Yeah, you could kind of pick however many you want. Like 7 works. It's those 6 plus that guy there.
So I will be using an all-out attack here.
Right, just because they're not Saurus, they're Croxagore.
Correct. Now, if there was Skink nearby, they would get the +1 to hit, but they do not have that.
How nearby did the Skink have to be?
Wholly within 6. The whole unit of Croxagore has to be wholly within 6 inches.
Oh, wholly within 6. Understood.
4, 4, and 7.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
I'm going to discorporate here, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier, but 5-up ward instead of 6-up on
that.
3s to wound. Okay. 6s matter?
Nope.
All right. These are 7 saves on 4s. I'll make 5 of them. Is that 2 or 3?
2 damage each.
That's a total of 4. And all their chomps. Do they get any bonus attacks from the chomps?
They do. So they get 2 each instead of 1.
Okay.
Because I am angry. 3s to hit with jaws, and 3s to wound with these jaws.
Okay, fair.
So
2 of them.
These are just 1 damage.
4. All right, and then that's 5 in total then.
That's right.
After everything is said and done. And a 5-up ward doesn't save any of them. So the 6 does. So I do lose 4. I can pull from over here, I guess. 2.
Go, dinos, go.
4. All right, we got those 6 remaining.
Cool. Now you
pick someone to fight, though I don't believe it ultimately matters because they don't do a lot of damage. And I'm not going to do enough damage up here to matter, but I might as well get something in. So let's go with these guys. Aha! Woohoo! Attacking with the Hex Wraiths and Hell Wraiths first. 6s automatically wound for Frightful Touch. So that's nice.
Nice.
3s do hit. So we got 1 so far. 2 wounds at Ren 1. I'm just going to get all the horses out of the way. And then, so 2 at Ren 1. And then we got 3 at Ren nothing. The Ren 1?
3s at Ren nothing. I'll just do those.
This is before Ren nothing. And then there's 3.
4 at Ren nothing.
Or maybe, 3. No, you're right.
Yeah, 3 at the other one, right?
Correct. Yeah, and then there's 2 at Ren 1.
2 at Ren 1.
I said it poorly after.
Okay, so 2 go through.
Oh, you're only 3 up.
3 up, yeah. So 2
I'll have 8 remaining on him.
That does not bracket him.
Easy enough.
Excellent.
Might as well go here, I guess.
Yep, okay, well, let's do this.
Okay, they're all piling in. They're going to swing many attacks at my Spirit Host here. We're going to hope for the best. There'll be 28 attacks from the 14 in range to swing, plus the champion.
Okay. Being on 3s because I charged you and I'm Coattl's Claw.
And there's Saurus.
Rawr.
Raw. Hey, that's a pretty good looking roll.
That's normally it's 3s and it would be then go to 2s.
Right.
With the Sunblood. However, it is.
I got the artifact of Fell Wind.
So it's on 3s.
Let's see if it really matters. There's only a few 2s in there. 13 winning hits from the spears, and the jaws are gonna bite
So
at
it's
me.
six jaws doubled because I coalesced.
Chomp,
The
chomp.
jaws normally hit on 5, so they hit on 4s this time.
Ooh. Nice, because it's +1. That's right.
That's right. And then +1 to wound, normally 4s, so back to 4s. So it'll be 2 more.
These are all 4-up saves with the 6-up ward to follow. And 6s. None of those, so I lose 2 of them, and 1 is that 1 wound left. Okay, well, let's lose you guys, I guess. 2 of them. Well, actually, let's lose that one, because then there doesn't really matter. Let's keep our front line there. Hopefully that keeps them going for a little bit. Okay, that is my pick, I suppose. I'll go with them because they're gonna get beat up by a character. So let's see what they can do. They're gonna attack the Saurus unit itself. Do this twice for their attacks. Force to hit. We've got 2 wounds so far. Total of 3 wounds, and the second one. Reroll that one. There you go. So 3 wounds, 4 wounds, and another 5, 6, 7 wounds. All right, 7 in total. No rend whatsoever.
Hitting 4s.
Excellent. Ideal grand total of 3 potential
3 go
damage.
down.
All right. That
No
Saurus
wards here.
filth.
Hey, leave my dinosaurs alone, thank you.
And then you get to
I
go.
will, yeah. So my Saurus Old Blood will go.
Now he's not within 3, so he doesn't get the negative on the wound.
Amazing.
Yep.
Attacks.
We met the Sunblood for sure.
6 attacks hitting on 2s because he charged.
Excellent.
And then, okay. 6s are exploding.
Oh, nice. Everything hits +1.
Nice. Normally wounding on 3s, but Scent of Weakness means wounds on 2s.
True.
And 6s to wound immortals in addition.
Okay.
So that would be 6.
This is funny because my Excruciator is not going to be doing much because his whole thing is reducing damage that hits them. Everything's 1 damage, including this. Ward?
Yeah.
I will take 1 more, which does finish off this Spirit Host there. Which does make it an even 3, which is nice. Now it's my glorious turn to fight. Well, the only really thing I have to fight with are these guys. They're Galician veterans. I'll pile in a little bit, I guess, but they're going to swing. They get +1 hit because they're wholly within 12 of them. And +1 wound because they're wholly within 12 of him. And before I swing back, we just remember the rule on the Croc scores. If they roll 6 to hit with their mighty jaws, they're like jaws like steel traps. They do mortal wounds in addition to the normal damage. And there was 1/6 with the power of the camera, which I do not ward. So that does reduce this by 1. Bloop. That means 2 less attacks. So we have 10 attacks in total into them. 2s to hit and 2s to wound, because +1 to hit,
Nice.
+1 to wound. We got 3 wounds because of the frightful touches.
That just always happens.
That's like a Nighthaunt across the board thing, yeah. And then 2s. So you have 3 + 5. That's 8 at Rend 1. Rend 1.
5 ups.
Okay, I do that much damage. 1 damage each.
You will kill 1 and put 1 down to 2 wounds.
All right, the thick boys. Okay, 2 wounds left on the guy on the side there, so not bad, not bad. We're gonna go to Battle Shock, right?
I still get to do my
no, my bad. I
Stegodon over
forgot.
there.
I forgot we have this guy resolved.
Stegodon. Stegodon.
And then I think that's it. And
3 spear attacks.
the skinks.
The war.
Nice.
Oh no, not the war spear. My apologies, because I don't have the chief on there.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
this is just the only. So it's just the massive horns. So hitting on 2s thanks to my +1 to hit.
Nice.
Nice. And winning on 3s.
Okay.
2.
Not bad, not bad. I'm a ghost. So I save 1, fail 1 naturally.
Okay. So massive horns do 4 damage each.
That's 4 in total. Do the ward says I got the dice.
Yep.
I take 3.
Cool.
That's gonna. I have just the champion left.
Okay.
The grinding jaws there.
The grinding jaws on 2s.
Nope. Okay.
Excellent. And then we have the crushing stomps
Stompy stomp.
on 2s as well. Very nice. And then on 3s. So that would be 5.
And wards. I make all but 1 and
Cool.
2 damage. I got 1 wound left. Lives
Sad.
to frustrate the dinosaurs another day. He could run away though. Well, I only lost 4. He can't run away.
Yeah, you can.
I gotta do his ability at the end of the combat phase before the battle shock phase actually, so we're still not late. I can either return one of the spirit host,
What's end of the battle shock phase that happens?
end of the combat phase.
Oh,
yours as
interesting.
well, which is nice. Mine and yours, both of them.
Nice.
Yeah. So it can be pretty effective. So I can either bring back 3 of them, which I really need, or I can bring back 1 of them, which I also really need. So it's a tough call. A very tough call. I could rally them though, which is the thing. I can get a couple back on a rally if I'm lucky. I'm gonna bring back a spirit host, hoping I rally some of them. The hope is to kind of hold the line here a little bit. So we'll
Yep.
just. Do we want to bring him back there? Yeah, I guess so. Sure. Yeah, that works. Let's do it. And Battle Shock. Could you possibly fail?
I can't on any of these.
None of those guys. Okay,
No.
then I owe you 1 there, and I owe you 1 over here. They lost 5. They lost 5. So I'm going to inspire 1. It'll be them.
Yep.
And I'll roll for these guys here.
Cool.
So they're going to lose no one else.
Okay.
Gotcha. And that was my last command point. So.
And that's it.
As for scoring, you desecrate my land.
I did.
And you're on
3 objectives.
3. Yes, 3 of the objectives.
Yeah,
3 of them.
because my guy counts as 10.
Unless I have a guy nearby as well.
Okay.
If another champion's there, they counteract it.
Do each of
Even though I do counteract that ability, I have 6 to your. Well, I have my 6 to my
11
characters.
or 12
yeah.
or something like that.
It's like a 10 to your 12-ish. So that will be yours. That'll be 5 points for you. There's something about Galician champions on the flanking objectives, but that's not going to be.
No, I don't have any Galician champions, so.
5 points either way.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're both at tied.
If
at
not,
5.
it would be 1 bonus point if you had a Galician on either or.
Yeah.
But I don't really. That's why a lot of people use that teleporty one, where you can teleport a Galician champion to get the extra
Tunnel
point.
Master.
Yeah, which is the #1 used, trait.
Yeah.
I like the stubborn as a bull and the.
I like Stubborn as a Rhinox and the healing one. Yeah, the Tunnel Master one is cool, but like everyone takes it, so it's like the goal is to bring things that you don't see at every table when you play at home.
I'm happy I got that. I just got really aggressive.
It's true, you did. That was a surprise, if I'm to be honest. But it worked. It worked quite nicely. So, time for priority roll. Absolutely.
Double turn. Double turn.
I don't even.
Double turn.
I'll reroll
Double turn. Double turn.
You do?
Yes.
If you
I
like
will.
it.
I will take it.
All right. So
I will definitely take it.
We'll go to a double turn for the Seraphon there, and we'll see what they can pull off.
Before we finish that though,
yes.
I take mortals on everybody.
Yes, at the end of the battle round. Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll be we'll start with 2 up for the Saurus. He's okay.
He's fine.
We'll do Bastillodon next.
Yep.
He is
He
going to
takes
suffer just 2.
3. Oh, 2.
It's
2.
only +1.
I am within an inch of my terrain. That gives me a 6-up ward, and he
Only
takes
1.
1.
And then we'll go to the Stegodon there,
Yep.
who will suffer 3.
Okay.
Still near that, and he
will
takes
take 2.
Okay.
So 1 and 2.
That is not so bad. And 8.
And then the
down
Bastillodon
1.
is down, I think, to 9.
And
I
our
believe.
general there is okay. He's cursed, but not really suffering from it. And we're going to go on to turn 2 for the Seraphon. All right, well, this is the current score as we go into the second battle round. I'm going to go for gaining momentum as a battle
I'm going to
tactic.
kill an enemy unit and try and hold more objectives than you by the end of the turn.
Should be doable here. This is Death don't want to be caught on a double turn with no bust up. This ain't ideal. We'll see how this plays out. I'm getting beat up by lizards. We don't like it.
They smelt blood in the water somehow, and they were like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
It's murder time. It's time to get beat up.
Especially with some really nice long charges to
Yeah,
just get up the
absolutely, yeah.
floor. That was pretty good.
So I was gonna move these guys forward to protect the objective, but I figured, well, the only way you make is on these 11 and 12-inch charges. So I'll move up a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, that's what I get for getting caught out there.
Okay, so for that's my battle tactic. My
Not bad.
heroic action is going to be fight with.
Oh, he's just gonna swing right now.
He's just gonna go ahead and fight.
Gotcha.
He will suffer from the fight loss trait
Later in the
so
turn,
he
yeah.
does get to fight again, but he's just gonna fight right now. That's what.
Get some extra damage in
Correct. So he didn't charge, but it does explode.
there. Nice. And 3s probably.
3s to wound. Yeah, because you're
You have to be within
plus
3,
1
yeah.
to wound or whatever.
Is that a mortal?
That is a mortal and 4 saves.
The mortal. Well, I could do that after or before, so I take a damage there, and I take 3 in total. That does finish one. Oh, I got.
I know you get your wards there.
my ward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
do
take
kill one.
3 fully go down. So we'll take you.
Flip.
I'm gonna go leadership on our general, I guess. We'll get it.
Who is your general?
Over there.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna rally these buddies over here with that leadership.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get back none. Sadly.
Okay.
The rest of the hero
So
phase.
advance and shoot and charge on him. +1 to hit from the Herald Command trait. And I'm going to try and pray to heal as well. So he does.
Nice.
And he's going to heal
Heal
D3.
him back up. Yeah, the curse damage.
Just 1. So he goes up to 9. And then I get to actually activate this again.
Yes.
I'm going to hit the same piece of terrain that I did before.
Might as well. It's gonna be the same target. So Spirit Host, that guy, and these guys here.
Okay, so I'm going to go over here first.
On a 2 up.
They take 3.
Ooh, this is a rough game for Nighthaunt. This is what I get for all the other ones, though. So 3 of them are dead.
Okay.
This guy here.
This guy back there, he's going to take 1.
You'll take that.
And then the Spirit Hosts
Spirit Host.
will take 2.
Which they will take 2 of.
Okay.
All right, I got a die right here.
The Realm Shaper, shaping the realm to their
This
advantage.
whole area is just bad for Nighthaunt. Let's lose these 3. We'll just have 2 left.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
So I'm going to use his once per game. I can pick either Brutal or Swift. He's going to go for Swift. That means allow him to run and still charge.
That's the mount enhancement.
That's his mount trait that he has. So I'll just kind of get them out there and try and do some damage that way. And then I've got my Serpent Staff as well. There's so many cool little upgrades and stuff. This is so cool. I'm going to put the Serpent Staff on the Bastillodon again. So 6s to hit are going... 6s to wound will do a mortal in addition.
Right, okay.
Yeah, okay. And then with that, we're going to go into spellcasting. He's going to try and cast reroll 1s to hit.
Harmonic Convergence, 7.
On 7.
8.
Nope.
No magic at all.
Nope, 0 magic.
0 magic.
I'm just the terrain around me is my weapon.
No kidding, man. Holy crap. This is brutal. I actually might not, like, if this turn goes well for you, I won't have much left. That'll be it. That'll be done. I got freaking Doctor murdered. We're on a movement.
Okay, little skinks, because they go so fast.
Move this way. I'm going to redeploy my character. 3 away. 2 redeploys, he moves 4. And the rest.
My Saurus is going to, at the double.
Yes, he goes 16
and
inches.
then on a 4+, because he's a Saurus, I get a command point back. Boop. Yes.
3.
Dominant Predator.
Excellent.
Let's go. Nom, 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 nom. Then this skink.
Ah. Oh, 6.
Yeah.
Excellent. And
he
he can already advance in charge because
That's right.
Swift for him on the mount trait. This guy has the priest ability.
Clunky.
That advance. He's going to come up this way. Okay. Well, this is all around hilariously bad. Watch and laugh, everyone. Laugh. These Nighthaunt got caught with their pants down. We were hoping to go for the long grindy game. We just got tennis charged everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. It's all the pain you've made me suffer through in many years.
Yeah, it's fair.
I've
had a damn good string of luck with Nighthaunt recently, so this is bound to happen at some point. Yeah. Hello.
Because he can then shoot whatever he needs to shoot.
Much
stuff.
Yeah, the Saurus coming forward.
Hopefully they can make a nice 10-inch charge as well.
Oh, why not, right?
Then my little skink is gonna run.
2.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Well then, let's do some shooting.
I'm
going to go ahead and do all 10 skinks into the 1 wounded character first.
May he live. That's just a Hex Wraith, not a character at all. Hell Wraith.
He is he's a unit character, right?
Champion.
Okay.
Suppose.
Fair enough. Hitting on 5. Nom.
A couple hits. 3 hits, actually.
And then I think it's 4s or 5s.
Definitely not 1, 1, 3.
Definitely not that. This is just going to shoot everything.
Everything over there, yeah.
So I've got 4 little javelins.
Pew. Okay. Probably those all.
I think it's 2 on 5s and then 4s on these. Nothing. And then the big cannon on top. 2 and 1.
Ward. Oh, not Ward,
That'll
but
be 3 damage.
we gotta make 3 of them. He's dead. He got skewered. Moving on to the other side.
They're going to shoot into the Hex Wraiths.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Go, little skinks.
Skinks.
2, 1.
1 wounding hit, eh? Okay, well,
Trying to kill that one that's wounded, basically.
We're good.
Nah.
He's gonna fire through his bum over in my
At the hosts. Zow. Hitting on 3.
Okay, you got only a handful of hits.
Hitting on 4.
And
3.
3s.
That's just 1.
1. 4 up. And
2 damage.
2 damage. Took it from the mortals there, yep. And 2 damage. Okay, that does finish off this Spirit Host. I got 2 left.
Steggy's shooting at this thing.
Oh, my little unit over there? Fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Except for the little piddly guns are going to go into your Spirit Host.
Okie dokie.
So big
bolt.
gun into your 2 guys there.
To Wang.
3 hits.
Nice.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Oh, there goes. 4 up. Fill them both.
Be 6 damage.
Oh, they're so dead. Here's 4 of their wounds. Okay, and then 2 more. They're dead. That's 4 damage.
Zap.
Bloop. This is magnificent.
This is going fantastic for me.
very good to
This is
see
going to
this
go
kind
into
of
there.
stuff.
Okay, little bows. 1 little javelin. Ooh, 1 little javelin wounded.
No.
Ah, sad.
Charging.
Okay, let's try to get this Stegodon in.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard.
Nom.
A 5? We'll actually not make it somehow.
I actually should have started over here.
Oh,
so let's
true.
start with this Stegodon first.
Charging. Probably needs like a 7. There was a 7. A runch. There he is.
Rawr. On a 3+,
Hey.
you take D3,
All
2
right,
mortals.
I have a 6 up. I suffer both. 2.
Okay, and then he's going to try charge as well.
Oh,
Goes
yeah.
10.
Who's left on him, and then he's going to charge in there.
Okay,
Now
now
he
we.
do impact hits?
He does not.
No,
He does
okay.
not. However, I will try and charge these Saurus warriors.
And I see 11.
There
All right.
we go. Rawr.
Keep the pattern. Right up the middle there.
Nah.
They'll go through the woods this way instead. That works too. That works
That
too.
does definitely work.
Okay, well, they make it.
That's that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my...
Monsters Rampages.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Here you...
You're going to step on me there on a 2+?
He does.
Nope, not quite.
I'm going to roar at them.
Sure, 3 up. Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
Now we get to pick where we want to
Stomps
first.
are 2+, and then that's on a 3. So
Yeah,
nothing
it's
there.
double ones, yeah.
Yep, nothing there, and that's that. So then I get to pick one to fight, and I'm going to go ahead and fight with these Croxigors.
I'm going to try to, pile in, get a little bit more attacks. Also making room for the Saurus Warriors to get in
Yeah,
there
so I'm just going to go this way.
He'll just get his 5. He'll get his 5 attacks for being near 5 of them.
And they are wholly within 6 inches of a skink unit.
+1 to hit. Is that +1 to hit?
+1 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 attacks from the one guy and 4 from the other, because he's sweeping you. Hitting on 3s this time. Oh, and I'm going to use my 1 command point to make me +1 to wound against these guys.
Oh, you have to do it at the start of the combat
yeah,
phase or something?
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my 1 command point for that.
And then resolving the croc score here.
Hitting on 3s.
The melee weapons.
Yep,
Boop, boop, boop.
3s to hit. And then 3s to wound.
I'll discorporate here, I guess.
Yep.
Try, I suppose.
That would be
4 up save.
Yep.
Makes
2
3 of
damage
them.
each.
Okay, that's not bad. So that's only 4.
Yep.
And then the discorporate, we take 3. So I only have 2 left.
And then
The bites.
4 bites because I am angry. 2 mortals
2
in
more
addition.
mortals. Well, I got 2 guys left. So okay, I got 1 guy left.
Okay, and then 3s to wound. 1 more.
Save. We're good.
He's okay.
All right. So we
One
got
left.
1 guy. I guess we'll keep the guy back here alive. Maybe that matters. Maybe it doesn't really matter, but. Oh gosh, now I get to pick someone to fight with? Yeah, these are all horrendous ideas. I guess I don't even think it doesn't really matter. Let's go with this guy. I don't know, this guy over here, I don't know, just get him in there, just so that guy can't do anything weird, or unless, just, whoop. Let's see what he's got. The attack unit is 4 attacks, 2s to hit, 2 wounds. He got +1 hit and well, this guy doesn't get +1 to hit, so those are all 3s though. And 2s to wound though, so 4 wounds that run 1. They're 2 damage each.
Okay, so 5s,
Boop, boop, boop,
and
boop.
they go down to 1 damage each.
That's really coalesced. That's
Yeah.
fair. Actually, it didn't matter where I went because it's the same for that guy
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Bop, bop, bop.
Take that.
Yep.
With the Stegodon.
Stegodon. Actually, no,
character.
no, not the Stegodon.
Ooh, okay.
These guys. Because if not, you could like pile in a way and like make it hard for me to get there. So I'm going to attack with
If
that
I was
first.
going to do that, I would have done that right now. The 2 guys there within half an inch, that means the 2 guys behind will
Because
fight.
they're all Galician veterans there, which is nice.
Let's see if this 1 champion can, well, I guess this 1
4 and a
revenant.
champion.
All right.
Hitting on 3s, +1. Hitting on 4s, +1 3s. And winning on 3s.
Okay.
That'd be 4.
Not bad. And can I live? No. Ward? No. He
Oh,
dies.
so close.
I am going to proceed to continue attacking with these spirit hosts into your source. These are going to be, I totally forgot there were 3s and 3s to wound before, but it doesn't really matter. So we got 2 wounds.
Yep.
And they're +1 to wound, so 3 wounds, no rend.
4 ups.
I do well.
3.
All right,
3
take
more go
that.
down. Rah.
Got him. And now the Stegodon.
Now it's Stegodon
Trying to
turn.
clean up my character over here.
Stegodon. Massive horns. Hitting on 3s this time. Cool.
Okay.
Grinding jaws.
Bite, bite.
1 hit. Oh, I get an extra attack. So that's the wound. Extra attack, hits,
Nice.
and wounds.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's
2 from the jaws. I'll fail 1, make 1.
2 damage.
And I will ward neither. I got 2 remaining wounds.
And then the crushing stomps.
All right, step.
Stomp it, stomp it, stomp it, stomp it. Stomp it, stomp it on 3s. 2 more.
Make 1, fail 1.
2 damage.
He dies.
Got
Oh,
him.
no, my
Does he
general.
explode now?
No, in the combat phase.
So it's only if he lives and takes damage.
Correct.
Ah,
Yes.
cool. Okay.
Didn't quite get the opportunity.
Go, Stegodon dinosaurs!
My pick, I am going to. I got nothing. I got these, but there's no point doing it. It's okay. They attack, they do nothing. That's about it. I think that's all. You know what? I'll do their attacks.
He is cursed, so if you do some damage, right?
True. Yeah. Boom. We got hit. 2 wounds, run 1.
Okay, 2 wounds
Yeah,
from
those 2
okay.
guys.
And I think he takes a wound.
Got 4 up only.
Yeah. So this is the Scar veteran.
Do you want to
So-
split the attacks up at all? Into the
Yeah, so I'm just figuring out where I'm gonna send. Okay, so let's do the spear into the little ghosty things.
The only attacks into the banshee were the bites.
That's right. I'm putting just the bites because I wanted to like bite into this banshee and go. Rah, 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 rah.
that should do it.
Hitting on 2s because I did charge. Okay.
Okay.
And I do explode on 6s. No, it's on yes. On 6s, and because I charged with the spears +1 damage, I do wound on 3s. So that'd be 5 saves into your 2 little guys.
I'm a ghost for most of them,
2 damage each.
and I'm a ghost. They're dead.
Okay, I got it.
Both of them are on the same spear.
Now, because I killed
Just
something, Now, because I killed something, he's blood frenzied, so he will get run and charge for the rest of the game, which is
Easy
awesome.
enough, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so that means
Kill
that
two things, I suspect.
the 4 limbs are gone, so now it's time to attack you with my jaws. Normally 3 attacks, but I am coalesced.
I see.
So 4 attacks, hitting on 4 threes
Because of the charge.
and because you have less wounds than,
True.
normal, and wounding on 3s. 2.
Ghost? For both.
Ah, sad.
Awesome. She'll attack back for fun.
Yeah.
2 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Rend 2, 1 of them. 2 damage normally down to 1. Rend of 2 makes a 6
up.
save.
And it's how much damage?
2 normally.
So 1 damage. Oh,
Take that.
down to 10 remaining.
And then we piled in.
The Saurus Warriors.
Yes, they're swinging.
So they're all going to swing at the Spirit Hosts.
Okay. You got the +1 wound, so counteracting the pendant.
Yep.
Easily enough.
11 plus the Sarge. 4s and 3s. Well, he's 2-inch reach for the.
This is coherency.
Oh, so 11 on the Sergeant. So 4s to hit.
Hey.
And.
He's doing +1, -1.
Yep, so that'd be 4.
Okay. Into my unit, I take 1 damage so far, which I will not ward. And 12 bites. 6 in range.
Oh, I love these bites. They're so fun.
I've only hit on 5s, but
Yeah.
still pretty cool looking.
If they charged, they would have hit better.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so nothing.
Okay.
Nothing there.
And then the character with fight last gets to fight now because I'm done fighting with everything. He's gonna pile in a swing at the Spirit Host. And attacking the Spirit Host naturally.
Okay.
3s to hit.
3s and 3s.
6s are good, right?
2 extra. 3s to wound. 6s are good as well.
Ooh, 2 more 6s.
Yep.
3 saves, which I'm looking at 4s. Make all of them, and 2 mortals.
Yep.
I will roll. Not, that does finish off the Spirit Host.
Excellent.
Oops, we got one left. Okay, that is it. This guy can bring a Spirit Host back, I guess,
Plop.
at the end of the combat phase. Huzzah! Look at that.
Nice.
That's about it because everything got wiped out over here. And Battle Shock, I don't have any to do because you destroyed me. You took 6.
I did.
Yeah, they could fail.
They do. They have Bravery 8.
Oh wait, they're gonna roll. They're
They're
good.
okay.
Everyone's okay. And then for scoring, you got you killed the unit, and you have more objectives than I
do.
Yeah, because I only have 6, 7, 8 to do this. You still have 2 plus
Plus at least 8 more.
enough there to keep the objective still. I only kill the guys in the back really. So that'll be another 5-point turn for the Lizardmen. the Seraphon.
Lizards.
That was outstanding.
That was a great.
That was amazing.
That was just like putting the foot on the gas and don't take it off the gas.
It's just like it feels like I walked into the corner of a cabinet and woke up hours later.
You got impatient with the wood chipper.
Yeah, that was so. That was an example of an army that wants to charge, making all of its charges, and then getting a double turn and making all of its charges again.
Except for that one. But
That's
yeah,
true,
this
yeah.
one was good. Just making sure that I could
Yeah.
get rid of those, because those little Spirit host things are mean.
I know, yeah, they're really really bad.
You
I
have
got
to
like I didn't expect them to. So they were like 10 charges away from everything, but you made them.
Yep.
I had to commit like 1 model there to get it. I figured, okay, well, whatever. If you make like 1 charge into there, that's like piecemeal coming in. I can deal with that. The whole army can fall back and charge, right? And then I did make a mistake here. I could have made this unchargeable by just not moving, but I moved forward and it was still like pretty hard charges, but you made it anyways. I'm gonna throw in the towel. I'm gonna concede. I got nothing else to play with. I have lost. I have a couple characters. I'm gonna lose my grand strategy. I am gonna score like a couple points on my turn, sure, but I don't think there's much more to show off here. I think that is an overwhelming.
I think that
victory
was.
for Seraphon.
I played a few games. This is like my 4th game with the Seraphon.
Yeah.
And it's my 2nd time playing this specific list. I really like the list a lot. It has a lot of synergies. It's just a lot of like little synergies. And now that I'm starting to understand how to put the skink bonuses on like the Stegodons and like how to like get the powers and spells off and things that I want and then use the Saurus blocks more effectively, it's like it has the ability to do like a lot of damage. Plus, Seraphon suffer from, we'll talk about this more in the post-game show, but Seraphon suffer from not really having a lot of rend, and rend doesn't really matter against you.
Not at all. This is what I was talking about early on. Like a lot of people gripe with the ethereal rule, which is it's just like it's technically a pretty bad rule compared to the armies that have better saves. Now, I think that the armies that have better saves their saves are too high to begin with.
Yeah, like
Stormcast
if you can go like 2 ups or 2 ups to a 1 up or
it's a 2 up save should be rare. Like 1 unit in like a couple books can have a 2 up save with a save stack. Like Vindictor should probably be a 4-up, things like that. Like there shouldn't, nothing in the game should be better than a 4-up base, in my opinion. But like a lot of armies break that, which is fine because a lot of armies do that already. So
well, it used to be the 4s were pretty heavy, and then you could like stack multiples. Like for example, the Carnosaur has a 4-up, but you could have like
gone to a 3-up,
got them to a 3 or a 2-up, and that they stacked up, so that made more sense. But now that you can get one stack, I see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, but anyway, we'll talk about it in the post-game show. But Luka, you messed with the dinosaurs.
I did. I came to the stomping.
Teeth, bro.
This is the stomping grounds, dude. This is brutal. I'm not coming back here. And paired with this Sigmar match, you better believe, available to our YouTube and Vault members. Big twist, we have another one in the vault alongside it. It'll be 2,000 points. I'm joined today by Gabe and his Cabalist Slaves to Darkness list. I'll be playing my Nighthaunt list today, and if you are curious to check it out and aren't a vault member, well, do not fret. All you have to do is click on the link down below, and you can sign up for a 7-day free trial to the vault, where you'll have access to it and the rest of our content in the vault, and then you can just binge it all in that 7 days, and then cancel afterwards if you want, or stick around because that's also cool. And the vault members are what allow us to continue making the content that you know and love. Thanks again for watching the battle report. Stick around for the post-game show if you'd like, and I'll catch you next time very soon. We'll just kind of transition to the post-game here. That was, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I didn't expect that.
My fake accent prevailed.
Oh gosh,
it went by so fast. It was like a blur.
It's not even like this isn't like the competitive Nighthaunt list is like just spamming the sword guys in the one.
Yeah,
thing.
Normally you take 2 blocks at 20 and at least, and
I've seen a block
and the boat
run, like,
dude that like teleports them places.
Yeah, like that's like a no imagination list. That's like I'll just be blunt and make fun of those people. But like this is I have not lost with this Nighthaunt list like ever. Like this is I consider a pretty damn good Nighthaunt list. So I'm a little I'm stunned. Like, oh, where did it all go wrong? I guess I was too loosey-goosey with my moves. I got caught and charged out. That's it. I didn't prepare for the double turns nicely this time either. Typically I have like waves of attacks, and I'm used to going first as well. Like, and used to the enemy potentially getting a double turn, but usually I'm so spread out that a double turn doesn't matter. And Nighthaunt's kind of nice because they're inconsistent on killing, because that 4 board save can be kind of nice.
There was some crazy times where I was like, ooh, I can probably kill them. Then you just spiked your 4-ups. Didn't kill.
Exactly.
Them,
didn't kill them.
And I can see how that would.
The only thing I'll give Ethereal is that it seems to like spike a lot. Like it's weird. Like it's like a 2-up saves or roll crap ton of 1s or whatever. Like they're consistent, but the Ethereal is like 5, like over here I rolled like really your first turn. It wasn't even that bad. It was the double turn that kind of sent it home, but you hit me here, you hit me over there, but I spiked high enough of my saves. I'm like, oh, I'm perfectly fine. I'll go next, and then
I was weirdly fast enough to match your fast.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of your stuff's just as fast, if not faster.
Well, I was able to so what I did is, you can tell with the table, I flipped, I pulled back on one side and kind of put an anchor, and I hit this one side really hard to just try and get rid of it, to then come around this side, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would have, I know the hypothetical, if there wasn't the doctor murder there on the second turn, there would have been, my plan was then, I was going to retreat over here and I was going to do the same thing.
Yeah, you were going to try and flip it.
But I was going to crash into the middle with the Bladegeist Revenants. I'm going to retreat and charge in the middle and try and, because you can't Insane Bravery or Inspire, so just wipe them out and make them run away to Morale. And then these Hexers are going to come in and tangle with them, and then I had the reinforcement unit to pop up on that.
Just for a counter charge.
That was it. I was going to hopefully do an overwhelming counter charge. Ideally, try and leave you with just the monsters left over here.
Yeah, I totally forgot you could fall back and charge.
My whole army. That's the whole point of the whole thing. Yeah.
So that would have been so sad. I just went gung ho. I guess it just worked.
It was a double turn.
Dumb luck is what that was.
It was the whole play would have been fall back here and then kind of collapse into the middle with everything, because like the negative bonuses for the charging all stack right on the same unit. So it'd be like -4 save, -4 to hit, and all that stuff.
I do know.
I didn't even actually get to do. I technically didn't really play the game. I don't think I got to do one of my unique abilities.
Nope.
You
tried to cast 2 powers.
Failed.
And then use some command abilities.
That was effectively it.
That was it.
We didn't fall back.
I got to use mine.
I didn't do one charge roll.
I got to use mine.
Nothing.
I got to use a mount trait. got to eat things, got to use all my little prayers and stuff.
It's rare, and games don't really happen like that too often, but it's pretty funny.
I also made a piece of terrain really dangerous for you.
You did, yeah. It did an okay amount of damage too.
Yeah, it did.
I planned on moving away from it. I was trying to figure out what other.
I can pick a different one.
Yeah.
This is like the fact that there's so much terrain on this table would have actually been amazing.
It was. I would have had to stay away from like this ring over here. So like this is probably within. That might not be within.
No,
18.
that one's just out.
That one's out.
Yeah,
Okay,
but the crater is
the
in.
crater. So I had to stay away from the
Crater's
crater.
in.
Those
that
woods.
forest is in, and then like so it's like a pretty big.
My plan was to stay away from all of that because I don't need to be near it too much, right? So I got caught out turn one near this, got the double turn, nuked my the damage didn't do too much because I didn't buckle here. I buckled mostly on my flanks, weirdly enough. I could have probably done some damage, sure, guys, on my turn and gotten the double turn to get a little bit more damage in, but I took a little bit too much of a hit. And these guys are fast, and they're going to chew through my army. I was hoping the plan was to ignore them and let them die slowly to the curse while I killed all your units to score with. But no, it just didn't happen. That's fine. It's nice to actually lose some here and there because then you don't feel so bad playing the list if it does well. Then I liked it. I got lizarded. We came to the stopping grounds.
You messed with the dragon. You got the horns.
I don't even. There wasn't even like anything to it. It's just good,
Dragon
consistent.
Bull.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. What are you talking?
Bull Z. Yeah.
Oh, I got messed with the. Oh, I see. Mess with bull, get the horns. But you're a dinosaur.
Dinosaur with horns.
Dinosaur with horns. Lots of
You
horns.
mess with the Stegodon, you get the horns.
They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of attacks.
They have like it's like weirdly because sometimes they do nothing.
I know,
But
yeah.
then sometimes they just like crush things.
It seems like they have like so many attacks. Well, because I'd like to say because of the ethereal, but realistically, if you're attacking a 2-up save, it's the same thing.
Yeah, they only have like rend 1. Like they're
Right,
not
yeah.
like nothing very fancy. But you advance and charge them, give them +1 to hit. Like they go in, they can do some like heavy. They can hit really well. So now something I need to do is I need to try a skink on a Stegodon. Because he makes, like, his abilities are really crazy. So I, like, drop, like, 10 of the Saurus, and then I basically make one of these Stegodons, like, a Stegodon skink rider.
Right.
And then he's even cooler. And he can heal, and he's, like, all this stuff, right? So.
Huh. Damn. Well,
And it's a mix. I just wanted to, like, the aim of this list was not to be super competitive, even though apparently it hits hard, but it's to play the old Warhammer Fantasy Lizards.
Yeah,
like it's. I wanted to have a little bit of everything.
That's kind of what the list looked like too.
Right,
which
yeah.
I appreciated. Yeah. Well, any of these older armies from Fantasy that can play like that, like Gravelords, they look exactly like a Fantasy list. I appreciate that. This kind of looked like this Nighthaunt list kind of looks like that, minus the character bunker thing is kind of AOS-y looking, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's kind of how they want to play anyways.
So those Spirit Hosts, they can soak up a lot. They
Well,
they just sit them in the middle and go, we're
the
just
hope,
like
yeah.
bog you down.
Try and hopefully there's something important in the middle, and they just kind of bog you down there while I harry and harass on the sides and everything, and then close in on the middle at the end. That's typically how the list plays every time, but you did the same thing here. You kind of hit me in the middle. We didn't do too much for each other,
No.
but I made the mistake of moving a little bit too far forward, allowing you to get the 2 extra victory points. Not that mattered in hindsight, because I would have got crushed anyway on the sides. But I lost my flanks before you lost yours, so we had the same philosophy.
We did.
Yours worked out, mine didn't.
Yeah, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
The
fair.
Slan dreamt of this victory.
And so, you know,
And
he
so
dreams
it was.
And so it was. Excellent game, though.
Let us know what you think down below. This was quick, brutal, and sometimes it just happens. So
And
how do you deal with this sort of thing when you have to fight like this? Do you like throw the towel in? Do you play it out? Do you feel the bile rising in your body?
It's just a nice. Well, for me, it's a nice change of pace because all my AOS games recently have been like grinders.
Grinds?
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah,
to the
every
end.
once in a while,
Yeah.
it just happens.
That's raw. That's
How
like
what
any
happened to
game,
me
yeah.
against Josh last time. He
Exactly,
just
yeah.
double turned me with the big stumpy guys, and I didn't have much of it.
That's another reason I like to build my Nighthaunt list the way I do play, where it's so many drops, so that I never like Nighthaunt getting the double turn is brutal. It's like one of the worst double turns I've ever seen. Where they charge in, they commit, and then on the double turn they fall back their whole army, charge again, double wave of terror. Brutal, absolutely brutal to play against. No one likes that. No one wants to see that. But we got to see the flip side here today. Okay, well, stay tuned for more 40k AOS in the future. I'll be playing more Nighthaunt. I got a whole roster of things to play through, and then obviously more Seraphon from Skari with the skink priest.
Well, that,
Yeah.
and I probably want to try the Starborn.
The actual
There's like
casters,
with
yeah.
a Slan and do the more like summoning and teleporting everywhere and being like more of a tech. This is more of a brute force kind of army.
Yeah.
The other is more of a like, you know, playing like my Dark Eldar, but
Yeah.
lizard form.
More schemes, more technical play, technically, Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I want to hear your feedback down below, and I'll stay tuned for more in the future. Happy wargaming.
I was going to say that.
Sorry,
Happy wargaming.
There you go.
There you go.